to our Coach's Corner for Thursday, October 7th. I'm joined by head volleyball coach Will Condon to talk about his team's play over the last week and also look forward to the upcoming weekend of action. Coach Condon, it's a good break to talk about because you finished one playthrough of the Peach Bowl Conference. You have a break this weekend where you play some out-of-conference matches, and then you get back into Peach Bowl Conference play next week. So talk a little bit about the first half of the schedule that you've played already and what you're looking forward to in the second half of the Peach Bowl schedule.
I think obviously we're not too pleased with how we did the first time through the conference. I think that in the two matches that we won, we actually played really well. I thought Francis Marion was a very good team, and we played very well in that match. And Lander, I thought, was a good team as well, and we played well. There was a few matches in there that we definitely thought we should have won. We don't really, there's no excuses for it, but we just needed to play better individually. Where we are now is, we have a picture of what our problems are. We have, basically a week and a half to try and fix those in practice and two non-conference matches. So that's what we're going to try and do.
How has practice been this week for the Pirates as you look ahead to really the second half of the season?
Well, yesterday was the first time that we had 15 players in practice since, I believe, August. So that was a welcome change. It was a little unusual to be able to have that many people to work with. I thought we do. One of our problems is that the things that we do in practice, and we do well in practice, are just not translating over into the games. So it can be very deceptive. We'll have good practices, and then the things that we work on and they do well on, they just choose not to do in the games, and that's very frustrating. But it's one of the patterns that we've shown all year. Hopefully, with the 15 people, that gives us ability to do more 6-on-6 competitive type drills, and hopefully by being able to do those more, the little things that we work on can translate into the 6-on-6 and then therefore into the games.
This weekend you travel down to Florida to play a couple of non-conference matches against Merrimack and against Florida Tech, and then you come back home to face Valdosta State. So 3 non-conference matches before you start the second half of the Peach Belt schedule. Give us a little glimpse of what you're looking for as the Pirates take on those non-conference teams.
I think our number one goal has to be to get our lineup fixed, whatever it's going to be, get it situated, and then start developing some comfort in these 3 matches so that when we do play conference matches next week, there's a lot more trust between the players, a lot more just having played together for 3 matches hopefully will help us going into next weekend. This schedule has been brutal. By losing that week, we have played so many more midweek matches, and what it's really done is it's really cut out the amount of practice that we've been able to do. Typically, the last 2-3 years, we don't have that many midweek matches, but it seems like the last 4 or 5 weeks we've had, I think 1 out of the last 6 weeks we've had a midweek match. And when you throw in that travel, getting home at 1, 2 in the morning, I mean it's really wore us down, and we've put an effort in practice to try and improve our conditioning to try and counteract that. But I mean, I really don't think that the schedule is benefiting the players.
All right, well, thanks for spending some time with us this week. Your Pirates will be in action against Merrimack and Florida Tech again on Sunday, and we will see you back at home in the Arc on Wednesday against Valdosta State a week from yesterday. Thanks, Will, and we'll talk to you next time.